We are here from Richmond, Virginia to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, from the Commonwealth to the mountains. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Cracker Barrel 400 at the Pigeon Forge Raceway. 10 laps await these 36 drivers here today in Pigeon Forge. We've got a wild road course for the first time this season on our hands. Joining me today in the booth, we've got Bad Content here. Welcome to the booth, my man. Welcome back for the first time since Nashville in the NASCAR Community Cup Series last year. It's great to have you. What can we look forward to in today's race?
I mean, it's going to be an absolutely crazy race today. 36 drivers around this extremely small road course. So many passing opportunities here to see today. And we could see ourselves a really big point shake-up today as we are about to get started with the race. As we see the scenes around Pigeon Forge, as Elliott on pole here today, and he was fast in practice and qualifying, and he's trying to get the weekend sweep here this afternoon.
Yeah, the 9 team looks really, really good this weekend. We talk about road course aces, possibly a point shake-up. We talk about the 9 of Chase Elliott. You can't go in a road course without talking about Elliott. Another guy you really can't go without talking about, Christopher Bell, our winner recently in Richmond in the Commonwealth. That 20 machine looking good this weekend, had some good speed. He starts here inside the top 10, right by some Joe Gibbs Racing teammates of Briscoe and Hamlin, so we'll see what the 20 is able to do to try to up his points position here today.
Yeah, Chastain, third in points this season, had a really good start to the season. He finished second at Richmond last race, so he's trying to have good back-to-back races here at Pigeon Forge Raceway.
Absolutely, the one machine is looking good, and Ross is super aggressive. Although he starts outside the top 10, we could see a big up-and-coming run from the Melon Man. And back here as well, we've got Austin Cindric, starts 20th, kind of known as a road course guy. You saw that more in the Gen 6 car. Top 10 in practice, though. So Cindric is looking good here on the road courses, and we'll see what the Quaker State Menards machine can do to try to work his way up towards the front.
Yeah, great starting lineup here for Pigeon Forge. But let's continue with more of the guys we didn't highlight. Elliott, obviously, on pole. Allmendinger, a really good road course ringer. Hamlin and Bell back there in row 4 are Toyota teammates at JGR, so keep an eye on them.
You also have Shane Van Gisbergen here, Mr. Road Course himself. Tyler Reddick, another good road racer. William Byron, underrated on the road. And Daniel Suarez got some proving to do in the number 99. We'll see what he can do from row 8 here today.
Yeah, Keselowski starting on row 9 there on the inside. Then we're going to have Cindric. We highlighted him earlier. Kind of a road course ringer, but we'll see how he does today starting near the back. And we're going to have Hocevar, who's been turning some heads in the Cup Series.
He absolutely has. It should be interesting to see him try to work his way up to the front. Speaking of Carson Hocevar, you can't go without talking about Ricky Stenhouse as well. He starts row 16. You got Michael McDowell, another solid road course racer back here. We'll see what he can do. Cole Custer, John Hunter Nemechek, Tony Stewart in row 18, and Justin Haley to round out the field. So these guys looking for good runs. We'll see how they can make their way up towards the front. As Bad Content here noted, it is a short road course. It's a very short road course, so these guys do have a lot of passing opportunities, and mainly turns 1, 2, and 9. So be on the lookout for those corners for passing opportunities today.
Yeah, and as we said, turn 1, very, very high passing, heavy braking into the corner, but we're about ready to send the command to the Interstate Batteries Cup Series.
These drivers have a long country road ahead of them in order to win the East Coast Cup Series Championship. But the third stop they have on the schedule is through the mountains of Tennessee. Let's get it going. Drivers, start your engines!
Thank you for the command, Interstate Batteries. The drivers begin to roll off. Chase Elliott leads them with his best bud, Ryan Blaney, right up behind. We talked about the road course ringers. Will they play a factor today? I am sure they will. It'll be really interesting to see. You see turn up into turn 9 and back into the final couple of corners. That's where the drivers are now. It's Chase Elliott to the Raptor restart zone. We are green flag racing in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
Yeah, green flag out into turn 1. Elliott going to slide up, and he's going to take the lead ahead of Ryan Blaney. And now coming out of the turn number 3 there into the really sharp left-hander there, as they're side-by-side back there between Larson and Allmendinger.
Good side-by-side battles to start this race, but up front it's all Elliott. He is leading over the 12 of Ryan Blaney. They make their way back to lap 2, and back to turn 1 comes the number 9.
Yeah, Chase Elliott still leading. Oh, they're still side-by-side, almost contact Hamlin and Allmendinger there. They're still cannot get away from each other all the way back here. Oh, and Hamlin locked up in the wall. They go. Oh, around goes Allmendinger.
AJ Allmendinger goes around, and there's more contact! The 45 and the 1 make contact! Chastain getting aggressive! Here comes Reddick back to the inside! It's quick back to the outside as well, but they are still side by side as they head back to turn 9.
Yeah, still cannot get away from each other, still side by side. Now, Chastain with the advantage. Here he comes, squeezes Reddick into the outside wall, and they're still side by side, coming into the heaviest braking corner on the track into turn 1.
Lots of high speed carried to turn 1. It's back hard on the brakes. Chastain clears, but it's the battle for second. Larson to the outside, back to the inside of the 12 of Ryan Blaney. He's going to try and get into hot pursuit of his Hendrick teammate. But here comes Chris Buescher as well. He's to the outside, now to the inside of the 12. He's going to clear him.
Yeah, now pretty single file here in the top 5. Oh, and here comes Buescher. He's side by side with Larson now. Into 1. Buescher's going to take it. And here comes Briscoe on Blaney. Blaney really dropping back here.
Yes, he is almost outside the top 5 now. Here comes Bell to look to get the 12 out of the top 5. Top 4 single file. It's the battle for 5th. Bell to the inside of Blaney. Can anybody square up the lead for Chase Elliott? And as he pulls away, here comes Buescher onto the front straightaway, though. He's going to have a look on the front straightaway.
Yeah, Buescher closing. Here he comes. Side by side into 1. Here comes Buescher for the race lead. Oh, he spins. Around he goes.
Oh, and Larson's in it.
And Elliott.
Larson's in it too. No. And it's a massive pileup.
Elliott went into the infield there.
Chase Elliott went into the what? Chase Elliott. How did he avoid that wreck? So let's diagnose this one. We've got Chris Buescher to the inside, and I'm not exactly sure what happens, whether he clips the curb or completely loses it. Look at Chase Elliott! Chase Elliott, what a dodge by the 9!
It looked like Buescher locked up the rear tires and won. I mean, I don't know, but that's what it looks like. Just did not have any steering at all, or too much steering into turn 1. So, yeah, that's problems for Buescher already.
Man, and Buescher was looking so fast, too. I'll tell you what. And Larson gets caught up as well. That'll be a hit in the points for the 5. But, man, it's such a wild incident here as the 17 makes his way to the inside of the 9. I don't think he got the curb. You talk about the rear tire lockup. It very well may have happened. And it looks like Buescher gives Larson no room. Let's find out about that as we send it down to pit road.
Chris Buescher said over the radio that the turn 1 wreck was completely his fault as he completely missed the corner and killed the front end. The team will make a makeshift splitter and change all 4 tires. A beat-up number 17 RFK Mustang exits pit road and hopes to make it to the checkered flag here today.
Kyle Larson understandably frustrated after being involved in the most recent incident, as he feels he was given no space by Chase Briscoe. It seems as though all the damage is yet again cosmetic, so tape will hopefully hold the number 5 Chevrolet Camaro together for the rest of the race.
Yeah, thank you to our pit reporters, and we'll look at the highlights there. Hamlin locking up there. Contact between Buescher, and almost contact between Buescher and Elliott, and we're going to go to commercial break.
Here
back to the mountains of Tennessee. We're going to be ready to restart here with 4 laps to go. This race is flying by. Chase Elliott and Chase Briscoe. It's a chase show on the front row. We're back to green.
And green flag back out into turn 1. Chase Elliott taking the lead. Bell and Briscoe, Toyota teammates side by side back there. And now here.
Oh, there they go!
Oh,
there they go! Up and over!
Allmendinger, up and over!
Upside
on the
down!
curb!
Oh my goodness, and the 16 is upside down! Road course AJ, no! And the 16 ends up turned into pile up in turn 2. Caution is back out.
I don't think I would have expected seeing a flip here today, but we have. Looks like he caught the curb, spun around there, and I think he made contact with Byron, spun around and hit the curb and went up and over, collected the 1. Really unfortunate for him.
There was lots of contact at the back. It was Gillen trying to slide up behind Byron, and it was a ton of contact. So unfortunate for the 16, but let's send it down to pit road to figure out what's going on with Logano and Blaney as well.
As the number 22 Hunt Brothers Pizza Machine pulls into his pit box, Joey Logano has come to the conclusion that there is no damage to either the left, rear, or right rear toe link. Unfortunately, the quarter panels on each side are completely destroyed, so the team will now use tape as quarter panels and will send Logano back on the track.
Ryan Blaney brings the number 12 Menards Mustang to pit road with frustration after yet another missed opportunity at a potential win. The door foam is visible on the right side of the car, so as it's been today, the team is hoping that duct tape will be what Ryan needs to get to the checkers.
Thank you, Timmy Brown and Cool Cup Series. We're going to send you guys to a commercial break after a wild second stint to this race. It's about to be yet another late race restart with just 2 laps to go on the road course in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. The Cracker Barrel 400 is about to be decided in 2 laps' time. Elliott leads him back to green.
Yeah, green flag back out into 1. Elliott still leading. Again, side by side through most of the field. They're 3 wide back there. Nemechek. Here comes Briscoe.
Chase Briscoe takes the lead as they head back to 4, 5, 6, and 7 and back to 8. Briscoe leads side-by-side battle for second. Elliott falls back. Here comes Nemechek. Looking inside the top 5. What a run for him today as well.
Here comes Briscoe. White flag in the air one more time around for him. He came out of nowhere. His teammate, Christopher Bell, coming right behind him. Can he close in time?
I don't know. That gap is closing. The 20 is gaining on the 19. That gap is closing, but I think the 19's got it. Oh, as they make their way back to turn number 9, I don't think it's going to be enough for the 20. Either way, it's going to be 3 in a row for Toyota as the 19 makes his way back to the front straightaway. 3 in a row for Toyota. The camo car wins in the mountains. Chase Briscoe wins in Pigeon Forge.
What a race from Briscoe. And Nemechek right there, P3, sorry. And he had an unbelievable drive coming from the back. Wow. Look where he was on that restart. Big 3-wide move there. And here we see Briscoe making the move, using the bumper, not afraid to use the bumper on the most popular driver. Big move from him, and there he crosses the line, P1. What a race from him.
And what a guy. Chase Briscoe using the bumper. The 19 picks up 3 in a row for Toyota. What a run Toyota is on to start off this season. We'll see if they can carry it all the way to the championship. John Nemechek P2. What a run for John as we're going to head back to the front straightaway. Chase Briscoe's got some donuts to show us here on the front straightaway. What a run for the 19.
What a smoke show from Chase Briscoe. But let's take a look at the finishing results. Briscoe obviously P1, Nemechek P2, Elliott, a disaster for him on the final lap. So devastating for him, finishing P4 after leading most of the race. Gilliland finishing P8. I don't think anybody expected him to be up here. Wallace P10.
Very interesting finishers inside the top 20. Also, Tony Stewart comes home 16th after starting in the back. Great run for him today. tough breaks for Ryan Blaney as well, as he was caught up in an incident. Same goes for Chris Buescher. So same with Joey Logano too. So these guys gonna have to rebound next time out in Daytona.
Yeah, Chastain as well. He got involved in that wreck with Allmendinger. As Larson, he was up there at the start of the race, but he fell all the way back. And also Allmendinger obviously flipping. He was out of the race, and that's really unfortunate for him.
And wild flip for AJ, because you can talk about opportunities for the 16, and they don't come often except on these road courses and super speedways. So Allmendinger has to take advantage of the opportunities he has when he gets them, and today he was not able to do that, and that's a really unfortunate thing for him because that team is needing good runs, and unfortunately they're not going to get one today.
Yeah, again, very unfortunate for Allmendinger as you see all the cars parked on pit lane. But we're going to go down to victory lane with the race winner, Chase Briscoe.
And a great run for Chase Briscoe. The car parked in victory lane, and the camo car, like I said, the camo car wins in the mountains. It really does seem appropriate. As there's the confetti, Chase Briscoe, your winner, your third winner in the East Coast Cup Series competition. And what a win it is for the 19, as he's going to be able to skyrocket in points, pick up 15 extra points for this win today. What a run it was for Chase Briscoe.
And great run for Briscoe. Also a great run for Nemechek as well, P2. But let's talk about the points here. Bell now moving to P1 in points. Briscoe now P3 in points, as well as Gibbs to P4. So a lot of Toyotas up there in the top 5, as well as Larson moving up to P5. Chastain, tough race for him. He's going to move down to P6.
Absolutely. So you have top 4's Toyotas is absolutely a highlight. You also see Nemechek P9, and that is solely from today's run. He had no points coming into this race, and he now sits P9. So what a run for the 42. Way to put it together for Nemechek. It's great to see him come out with a great run.
Yeah, really good for Nemechek today. But yeah, that's probably going to be about it for this race at Pigeon Forge. Briscoe, your race winner, an absolute thriller of a race as always in the East Coast Cup Series.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for joining me today. If you guys want to check out Bad Content, Here's Content, make sure to go check out the link in the description, as well as Timothy Brown and Cool Cup Series. Thank you guys so much for joining on Pit Road today. I appreciate you guys very, very much. And I appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you guys so much for watching today's race in Pigeon Forge. I hope you all did enjoy, and we hope to see you in race 4. You thought this race is chaos, so you ready for a super speedway? How about Daytona up next? We'll see y'all in Daytona. Thank y'all so much for watching. God bless.